So, Malad, therefore, your lordships may now indicate in your order that, Malad, if they don't go back to work, Malad, then proceedings will be taken against them. But it can't be, Malad, that people die, they don't go to hospitals, and, Malad, if it's a cancer treatment, we are sending them to private hospitals, and they are dying there because they can't get this treatment. What's happening is, Malad, now protests are taking place all over the state. There is no program that is submitted to the police. There is no route that is submitted to the police. There is no permission sought from the police. They are protesting all over the place. Now, Malad, what do we do? This is what's happening on the ground. And now, Malad, it's turned into something entirely different, which I don't want to mention, Malad.
Who's appearing for the Doctors Association?
Senior doctor, my lord.
Show your lordship the photographs. 41 police personnel have been injured. One has lost his eye permanently. And Malad, I've seen the photograph.
Not by doctors.
And they are denying treatment to the police. That's the other thing that's happening. And there's blood over their bodies, Malad. I have the photographs with me. If I show them to you, your lordship.
The state was
Allow me,
quite
Malad.
silent.
One second, please.
State was
Mr.
quite
Solicitor, I
silent
never
when your lordships
interrupted
were
to allow me
examining
to
the
say
offence.
something.
Now the state has
Mr.
committed.
Solicitor, allow me to say something, please.
Lord,
Doing this all the time, interrupting whenever we. Malad, kindly come to an extra 44, page 73. Allow me. Please allow me. Malad, this is not fair, Malad.
We have said that no adverse action shall be taken.
my lord, if they are also protesting and joining work,
We have CCTV footage. Malad,
When we said that we don't, 1 second, we said that, why don't you hear what we said? We said that no adverse action shall be taken against the doctors. Mr. Sibal, please ensure that those of the doctors who resume work, please don't take any action.
It's our duty. It's our duty, Malad. It's our duty. This gentleman who is before your lordships, I have got videos, photographs, he's throwing stones. Lordship, there has this gentleman.
and IA.
Malad, kindly see.
Was found to throw stones.
Yeah.
This sort of submissions come from.
Can you- 1 second, are you trying to address the gallery outside before?
That's what he's doing.
1 second. Can we just, I've been noticing your demeanor for the last 2 hours. Can you first lower your pitch?
I'm sorry.
Please lower, 1 second. Listen to the Chief Justice. Don't raise your voice. Lower your pitch.
My lord,
Second, you are addressing 3 judges in front of you, not the large audience which is watching these proceedings in the video conferencing platform.
Lord, my lord.
may I be able?
Very great.
Can I have 5-7 minutes of your lordship's time, Malad? I'm sorry to trouble your lordships. Malad, kindly have a look at page 5 of this report, Malad. Para 7. So see the problem that we are facing. 23 people have died, Malad, because they don't come to work. Para 7, further, the resident doctors of different medical colleges and hospitals across the state have been abstaining from duty for the last 28 days. The healthcare system is facing severe disruptions and can come to a standstill as resident doctors are the backbone of the healthcare in government medical colleges and hospitals. Due to continued ceased work, public at large is suffering. Some of the details are as follows. 6 lakh individuals have been denied treatment as resident doctors are not attending OPDs. Where do we go from here, Malad? Causing the delayed number of attendees of government medical colleges to drop from 70,000 to 40,000. This has restricted access to specialty and super specialty treatments, especially to poor patients such as cardiology, oncology, neurology. These facilities are only available in medical colleges. Cardiology treatments such as stenting and angiography have been withheld for approximately 1,500 patients. Then, Malad, 20 cases of deaths have occurred. In the meantime, Malad, we are now, another 3 have died, Malad. They don't go to work.
May I answer
And Malad,
that?
1 second.
My lord, may I
Malad,
answer?
Your lordship said last time, I remember now, allow me to please say something. Your lordship said
Can
last
I-
time that you must
can-
go back to work. They
Can
don't
I
go back to
answer?
work, Malad. And
Can I answer that?
1 second.
None of our doctors are on stress.
Before you answer it, allow him to make his point.
Yes,
Exactly that.
yes.
So, Malad, therefore, your lordships may now indicate in your order that, Malad, if they don't go back to work, Malad, then proceedings will be taken against them. But it can't be, Malad, that people die, they don't go to hospitals, and, Malad, if it's a cancer treatment, we are sending them to private hospitals, and they are dying there because they can't get this treatment.
My lord,
We have, may I help you, booths, Malad, we have set up all over they have ransacked those booths. This is what's happening on the ground. But Malad, because we don't get any any time to even address your lordships on issue. And I'm very happy, Mothers, at last we've got an opportunity. Then what's happening is, Mothers, now protests are taking place all over the state. There is no program that is submitted to the police. There is no route that is submitted to the police. There is no permission sought from the police. They are protesting all over the place. Now, Mothers, what do we do? This is what's happening on the ground. And now, Mothers, it's turned into something entirely different, which I don't want to mention, Mothers.
Who's appearing for the Doctors Association?
Lord, I'm appearing for the doctors.
I am the senior doctor.
Show your lordships the
See,
photograph.
doctors are
41
at work.
police personnel have been injured.
Senior doctors.
One has lost his eye permanently.
Senior
And
doctors.
Mothers, I've seen the photograph.
Not by doctors.
And they are denying treatment to the police. That's the other thing that's happening. And there's blood over their bodies, Mothers. I have the photographs with me. If I show them to you, your lordships
My lord,
shocked.
I, my lord, I appear for
My
the
lords, kindly see now.
grant.
Let's kindly see the page 69. Yes, kindly page 69.
If you can give us what he is saying.
Page 73 of our status report, of the police report. Mullah, kindly just give me.
The state was
Allow me,
quite
Mullah.
silent.
One
Mullah.
second, please.
State
Mr.
was quite
Solicitor, I
silent
never
when your lordships
interrupted
were
you. Allow me
examining
to
the
say
offence.
something.
Now the state has
Mr.
become aggressive.
Solicitor, allow me to say something, please.
Lord,
Doing this all the time, interrupting whenever we. Mothers, kindly come to an extra 44, page 73. Allow me. Please allow me.
Saying that
Mothers, this is not fair, Mothers.
as authorities of the state of West Bengal,
Mothers,
they have said that a person had died within
Mother-
continuous and profuse bleeding.
Allah.
But that was a statement made on social media by one of the.
Mothers, kindly see 73.
On duty, are they not on?
No.
My lords, if I may
Allow-
clarify, there are two
Can I-
sets of doctors.
can I address your lordship
1 second.
one
Yes.
by one?
Order. Do we record the assurance of all the council appearing on behalf of the doctors that you are on duty and you're not abstaining from work?
They are on
We are
duty,
not
they are not, and they will say why. We are on duty.
1 second.
Can I
Miss
address your
Silvita?
lordship?
Yes, what is your statement?
So our statement is that the West Bengal Calcutta doctors, junior doctors are not on duty. There are 1737 hospitals and nursing homes in West Bengal, in which 1500 are fully on duty. Senior doctors, even in the balance, 200 odd are also on duty, but the junior doctors are not on duty because
Across the state of West Bengal?
no, Calcutta, only Calcutta.
Yeah.
So the figures are for the whole of West Bengal, but the ones who are not on duty are in Calcutta and its periphery. They are not on duty because they are still getting threats. People are being told, we know your father's in government service. We know what you will face.
No
I have
complaint has
given
been filed, they say anything.
1 minute. I have filed an application. I have given in sealed cover the name of some of the miscreants in KG court, RG court. And I have given a detail of at least 5 or 10 hospitals.
Putra, we
And
will
college.
direct that if the doctors resume work immediately, no adverse action shall be taken against them presently because of the fact that we are seized with the matter.
My lord, can I
But equally now, if they do not resume work as doctors, then we can't restrain the state government from taking disciplinary action. That's entirely within their jurisdiction.
My lord, first the action has to be from miscreants who are actually threatening them day in and day out. I have given examples of complaints by Burdwan Hospital, Midnapur Hospital, Medical College, Kolkata. I didn't want to burden your lordship, so I gave 4 examples in Calcutta itself where there are threats to the doctors from within and without just because. So we had obviously, my lord, all they are asking, we should have separate rooms, separate toilets.
So these,
I'll tell your
what
lordship,
are the threats about?
the threats are they are just bullying, beating. 1 minute, because several of these persons supported the RG Kaur protests. So many of them are being victimized. There's a group which is being headed by a medical forum. I don't want to name it. I don't want to make it any political. I'm only saying apolitically that it cannot be that just because these students, and they are doing volunteer duty just outside the hospital in camps. They are working in various health clinics, and I can show the photographs.
Might as well go
So-
back to your work.
No,
in the
because
hospital.
there we are receiving. So what I'm saying, we need a room for females to rest at night because 36-hour duty. We need a room for males separately. We need toilets for them. We need CCTVs. We need senior women, CISF people near us so that we are not threatened. I have no difficulty. If I can work inside, I can work inside, but I have to have
They're
a
not working.
safe environment. And I have given a sealed cover. Sorry,
Ms. Luthra, just give us
sorry,
30 seconds.
sorry, my lord.
If you have the information on hand,
Yes.
you may give it to us. At a time, doctors, they work for 24 hours. right?
Yes. Yes.
At a time in a given shift, how many resident doctors work?
Okay, I'll find out, Mullas. I'll find out. I don't know, Mullas. I don't know. Mullas, may I request, apropos her complaint,
Female doctors are there
I'll
at a
find-
time. in
I'll
a
find
shift.
out. I don't know, Mullas.
Totally, how many hospitals in public hospitals in the state of West Bengal? Is it correct?
Mostly-
1737?
Basically, Mullas, all the really healthcare network is in Calcutta itself. The large part of the network
How
is in
many,
Calcutta.
how many government hospitals are there?
In Calcutta or all over in West Bengal? Government hospitals in West Bengal. We just find out, Mullas.
And in Calcutta?
We'll find that you should be able to.
All right, ऐसा लिख लीजिए.
About 24 or so.
Just 1 second. During the course of the hearing, a grievance has been made by the government of West Bengal in regard to the mass abstention from work of doctors from government
Junior
medical
doctors.
colleges.
Manoj. Manoj, it's
Junior
junior.
doctors.
It's only junior
Words
doctors.
in his mouth, right? Of the of the abstention from work of resident doctors of
Yes, Manoj.
medical colleges and hospitals across the state for 28 days, as a consequence of which the healthcare system is facing severe disruptions. Full stop. Paragraph 7 of the status report, paragraphs 7 and 8 of the status report, which has been filed by the Health Department of the state of West Bengal, are set out below. Copy down that. Next. We are of the view that before that, you say the state of West Bengal must take necessary steps to create a degree of confidence, to create confidence in the minds of the
All doctors.
of the doctors that their concerns in regard to security and safety are being duly attended to. Full stop. In order to ensure this, all the respective district collectors and superintendents of police shall take stock of the situation and ensure that necessary conditions have been created for ensuring the safety and security of all doctors in the government medical colleges and public hospitals, including, to brackets, provision of separate duty rooms for male and female personnel, semicolon, bracket 2, availability of toilet facilities for male and female personnel, semicolon, and bracket 3, the installation of CCTV cameras. Full stop. In the affidavit which has been in the status report which has been filed on behalf of the state police, it has been indicated that funds have been sanctioned by the state of West Bengal for setting up additional CCTV cameras in the government medical colleges and hospitals, and for carrying out necessary structural work and for carrying out necessary work towards creating other attendant facilities for the doctors. Full stop. This shall be continuously monitored by the district collectors in conjunction with the superintendents of police. Full stop. In order to create a sense of confidence among the doctors, we also direct that in the event that the doctors report for duty within a period of on or before 5 p.m. tomorrow, no adverse action, no adverse disciplinary action shall be adopted by the state of West Bengal. Full stop. Moreover, in the event that any complaint is made for their abstention from work for the antecedent period, full stop. In the event that any further complaint is received in regard to the lack of safety or as the case may be security, such complaints shall be promptly attended to by the superintendents of police by making suitable arrangements with the local police stations concerned. However, if there is a continued abstention from work despite the above facilities which have been directed to be put into place, it could be there may be a likelihood of adverse action being adopted in the future, which may best be obviated by the return to work. Full stop. The resident doctors must be aware of, cannot be oblivious to the needs of the general community whom they are intended to serve and to reciprocate by returning back to work within this period.
May I just... one second, hold on. I have not yet finished. Allow me...
This is one aspect. One, we are only 2% of the doctor force. We are just junior doctors. So we just senior doctors.
But you can't say others are working, so we need not work.
No, I'm not.
You have to get back to work.
I'm unsafe. I'm only saying, give me 3 days. And let them put an affidavit of compliance in place.
We are giving you 2 days. We have asked them within these 2 days for them to take necessary steps. That's why we didn't say today. We have given until 5 p.m. tomorrow. Right?
May I now? What is all this? Is
Yeah, but one of the most associated that a boy died out of.
Anyway, look, we are not here to either lend a ear to the politicization of the matter or other. All that we want to, we want to ensure that due security and safety is provided to the doctors, but equally, the young doctors must now return to work and attend to their patients.
Well, one second, I haven't finished. Just allow me, please. I'm on my... Well, let's see what the protection is. Well, let's see page 73.
We know what is happening on the ground. All that we want to assure the doctors is first return to work. We have said that the district collectors and the superintendents of police will monitor the situation. They shall provide adequate facilities to ensure their safety and security. They must now come back to work. You can't say that, well, others are on work, therefore we will not work.
No, that's not at all an argument.
But
I'm just saying that...
Equally, we have put everybody on notice that if they do not return to work, then please don't hold anybody responsible if disciplinary action is taken, because we can't prevent any government.
We are willing to work if we are working outside.
Hold on. May I finish?
May I say one thing?
I haven't finished, my dear.
There is a threat.
Take your time after lunch.
Luthra, we have therefore taken care of your submission on the threat. We have
Yes,
said
yes.
that.
My lord, the names of the miscreants, can I give it to the
Give it to
solicitor?
give it to Mr. Solicitor.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
There are several miscreants in this hospital itself. We are
Malad,
giving the
Malad,
names to the solicitor.
Malad, may I finish, Malad?
Yes.
Now kindly turn to page 73, Malad, of the police status report.
So what is that?
Well, just have a look at it, Malad. There are some photographs your lordships will see, Malad.
Yes.
Give it to my lord.
One second. You filed it, right?
Yes, we filed it. Therefore, I'm saying, yesterday we filed it, we circulated. We have a hard copy now, Malad.
Status report by Kolkata Police.
Page 73, Malad. Annexure 44.
Sir,
It may be given to
44.
us, otherwise I'm not.
it only goes on to Annexure A37.
No.
For page 73.
Page 44, page 73. We've got hard copies. Just have a look at it, Malad.
Very small.
PDF
78.
should be 78, I believe, Malad.
Anything else left? That he's dealing with. Action against threat culture.
On the ground, Malad.
Therefore, we've asked the doctors to come back to work first and foremost. And we've seen this as well.
Yes. Okay. Now, Malad, then two more things. Number one, Malad, there should be no protest without an application to hold the protest, and the route to, they just hold the protest without informing anybody.
Last order, we have clarified that when we said that you will not take any action against peaceful protesters,
Yes.
we had equally said that.
One second. Once.
Respect of any protest which.
Well, see what is happening.
And protest will
Allowed.
not be, any protest will not be at the cost of their duties.
Yes. This is not clarified. This was not clarified, Malad.
In the
This
last.
is not the doctors. These are not the doctors, Malad. Malad.
All right, let him say what he has to say. We got your point.
This,
On 27,
Nobody has protested beyond duty time.
Collector's letter was sent to the protesters on the Kolkata Police, wherein they had sought for certain information. But in that letter, it was categorically all the necessary information was served upon the police with regard to rally the mark that is going to be.
no.
Everywhere. False statements being made by them.
Malad, which court are we in, Malad?
Unleash their force. No regulator.
Well, this.
Kolkata Police, not the West Bengal Police, they did nothing on the part of the regulatory.
All right,
And it's beyond duty.
one last word and then we are going to rise for lunch. We want to ensure that the doctors resume work.
Only one thing, Malak, they
Doctors are in the system to render service to the patients. We will provide every kind of measure of security to the doctors, but they have to reciprocate. We have said that no adverse action shall be taken.
Yes, please.
My lords, if they are also protesting and joining work,
Discuss.
We have CCTV footage. Malad.
When we said that no,
Yes.
1 second, we said that, why don't you hear what we said? We said that no adverse action shall be taken against the doctors. Mr. Sibal, please ensure that those of the doctors who resume work, please don't take
Of course,
any action.
Malad, it's our duty. It's our duty, Malad. It's our duty. This gentleman who is before your lordships, I have got videos, photographs, he's throwing stones.
Lordship, there has been
This gentleman.
Lordship, a threat culture has been established
Mr.
in
Sibal, Learned Senior Counsel, states that no action, including punitive transfers, shall be adopted against the doctors who return to work in terms of the directions and stipulations.
Lordship, the peaceful protesters also, right?
and IA.
Malad, kindly see.
Because the individual who was found to throw stones.
Yeah.
These sort of submissions come from.
Can you got 1 second? Are you trying to address the gallery outside the court?
That's what he's doing.
1 second. Can we just, I've been noticing your demeanor for the last 2 hours. Can you first lower your pitch?
I'm sorry.
Please lower, 1 second. Listen to the Chief Justice. Don't raise your voice. Lower your pitch.
My lord,
Second, you are addressing 3 judges in front of you, not the large audience which is watching this proceedings on the video conferencing platform. Two, Mr. Sibal's statement, we can't start recording every police officer's statement here, right? Mr. Sibal is representing the state of West Bengal. We have recorded that there will be no adverse action, including punitive transfer. You said transfers. We have said, therefore, no punitive transfer shall be resorted to. Right? Therefore, there's no point in raising the
The last thing is
Who had
the application
participated
we
in-
have filed. Well, there's an application for
participated
direction
in the
that I have
reclaiming
filed,
the line.
which has some really serious things that your lordships have to deal with. Well, the kind of things that are in this application and the statements made in this application will destroy the credibility of institutions in this country if this is allowed to happen. Well, I seriously, I request your lordships.
Sibal,
Well,
Yes.
Mr. Sibal
have a
refuses to
copy,
share
have a
it.
copy given of that to Mr. Sultan.
Yes, I will do that.
Please give it to me.
I will do that.
Only one thing.
And Manoj,
Lordships, may I?
your lordships must be on this, decide on the parameters
May
that are to be adopted in matters of this nature. Because this can't go on, Malaz. It will destroy institutions. I can tell your lordships that. If this is allowed to go on. And your lordship,
May I
Malaz,
mention
lawyers are
something?
threatened.
Lordships, may I
The-
mention?
Our lady lawyers are threatened, Malaz. This is what is happening.
Your Lordships, may I mention an IA? Your Lordship,
Kind of things that have been said, Malaz, your lordships can't imagine.
My lords, can doctors and other peaceful protesters be protected?
Just-
Other government employees, my lords.
We have said doctors. We are concerned with doctors here.
Yes.
We are concerned with doctors. The others, we are in charge of the matter relating to the doctors because all of it originated in the act of the crime at the RG Kaur College. We are not concerned with the wider aspects of what government employees are doing. That's for the state government to handle their employees. So far as the doctors are concerned, because we are also concerned about their safety. We have said that their safety shall be protected, but they must go back to work. We are very clear on that.
On the matter
My
of
lords,
peaceful
I seek
protest, my lords,
If all of you,
Thank-
second,
Your Lordship,
7 or 8 people, at least in the last 20, I'm not used to this kind of advocacy where 7 or 8 people are arguing at the same
My-
time.
Application.
We'll now take up the matter, I think.
My lords,
Your Lordships, may I mention an IA? Your Lordship,
This must stop.
my lords,
This
if
must
I
stop.
seek a very single direction.
Stop.
My lords,
Lord, only one line.
my lords,
Instead of assisting the court,
Sir.
the state has sought to politicize, but Lord, I can't help it.
my lords, one line, if I may.
Politicize.
I
It is
it's a very limited direction with respect to the constitution of the NTF, my lords, if I may, please.
If this is called politicization, God save this country.
Yes, my lords.
What do you want to say about the constitution of the NTF?
My lords,
Surely you know this, that when an order is passed by the highest court,
yes, my
you
lords.
can't just bring up and say, I want a change in the constitution.
Not a change, my lords, not a change, my lords. Only one consideration by my lords.
Yes.
My lords, all I pray is that one representative of the dental association may be added to it. And there's a reason for it, my lords.
We have asked the NTF to engage all stakeholders. Are you a stakeholder? Are you not a stakeholder?
We are stakeholders, but there's a reason.
Therefore, all that you have to do is you submit an email. Last time we have created a portal where any request can be made to the NTF. Submit an email on behalf of the dental association.
Sir.
We have these concerns. Please take these concerns into mind. They will hear the dental association.
Yeah, my lords.
Okay?
Your Lordships, if I,
Adding people in there. All that you have to
Lordships-
do is you have to submit. We have laid down modalities
Sir.
for every stakeholder to engage with the National Task Force. We can't have individuals now indebted with the task.
Your Lordships, if I may mention,
My lords,
Your Lordships,
there is
if
a
I,
reason that I
Your Lordships, if I may mention, Your Lordship,
Participating in the protest, day-to-day protest, who participate in the reclaiming of knives and who are also holding their protest peacefully throughout Calcutta or other suburbs also. Kindly, police should not take any adverse steps against.
What we have said last time still continues to remain in operation.
Great.
That's not until today. That's an
They
order.
don't ask for permission, Malad.
I
They
may
don't ask for- It's not peaceful. You've seen the photographs.
Your
All right,
Your
that's all
Lordship,
right.
Your Lordships,
We are keeping it next week now. So,
Your Lordships, Your Lordships, I have a small submission.
all right, this young lawyer here, yes.
Your Lordships, I appear for senior doctors in the state of Haryana. Your Lordships, the state of Haryana had an act in 2009
It has been 19 years, Your Lordship, there's been no implementation. The first FIR that was even registered was in 2017. Your Lordship, what,
We'll have to de-link your matter and deal with it as an individual matter separately.
Your Lordship, what I
You
propose,
can, instead of the intervention, you file whatever you want to file for
I
implementation.
propose, Your Lordship, I have a proposal. If Your Lordships may direct the state governments to send a status report to the NTF, so the NTF can take into consideration the ground realities and why have the acts not been implemented till now?
But that's one act in.
No, Your Lordships, there are 21 states which have the acts.
No, we have referred to that in our.
Yes, Your Lordships.
But can we issue those directions in an intervention? You must also know the rest.
Your Lordship,
Manoj,
I'll file.
while your lordships are rising, all this should not happen, Manoj. I'm sorry to say, but this should not happen at all.